This is the Millennials podcast.
All right, hey guys, welcome to the Millennials podcast. Today we have
Hey.
Ashley.
Jason, Ashley, Ralph, and Joey. It is our 13th episode. It is fall officially, and Halloween's around the corner. So we figured, what the heck? Let's do some superstitious stuff.
Writings on the wall.
So what's a superstition?
I found that to be very interesting. I thought a superstition was basically something that is like a made-up wives' tale kind of thing. And when you Google the definition, the first definition is actually excessively credulous belief in and reverence for supernatural beings. Period.
Beings.
So does that mean if you believe in like angels or something, then you're superstitious?
No, I think that means like if you believe that something will occur and you put your faith in it, then that's believing in a supernatural act. So maybe that's what they mean
Right,
by
so then
beings,
everyone
like the
religious
act
is superstitious?
Yeah,
The way some people regard angels, I feel like that may be superstitious.
Agreed, but I don't know. Then everyone
No. Maybe
who's religious at all.
Maybe
is
the religious
superstitious.
people are just titious, and then the people who are superstitious are superstitious.
That could be, but the second definition is a widely held but unjustified belief
That's
in
the one.
supernatural causation leading to certain consequences of an action or event or practice based on such belief.
All right.
That's more or less what I thought it was, but I
Yeah.
thought it was interesting. The first
the
definition
definition, yeah.
is just believing in supernatural beings.
That's
period.
the definition we'll choose to
That is
believe is the
interesting.
right way to interpret it. Millennials.
But before we get into everything, I wanted to
Shine.
say one thing. We need iTunes reviews
We totally do, people.
and ratings. Please, if you like us, just
if you don't like
rate
us,
it really quick.
don't rate us.
Yeah, if you don't like it, just delete us. It's fine. You don't need to say anything.
Yeah,
I sound like I'm sick to me.
You sound a little congested.
it's because you didn't throw salt over your shoulder when you spilled some salt.
True
Your
that.
left shoulder.
It
You know
could
why?
be.
You know why the
True
left shoulder?
that.
Broke a mirror yesterday.
Oh, because of that hair. Just kidding.
Never.
Ashley-
I'm never wearing.
Jason's getting a haircut tomorrow, and we'll post a picture of how fine he looks
No,
with
look,
his new
he
haircut.
changed his. It's a new haircut. I thought it was just a new.
No, no.
It's a new
style.
style,
not a
but he's
new
gonna get it
haircut.
shaped.
No,
I like
I'm
it.
not
okay?
anymore.
It's not bad.
Joseph.
It's a joke.
Joseph.
Ashley loves
Stop.
this new
I'm
way of
getting
Jason.
so upset.
No,
You have no idea.
it was just a joke. It was the right time.
You're saying it on purpose. You wait till I meet Kasha.
So yeah,
I'm scared now.
she likes my hair.
Anyways, yeah, that'd be super awesome if we could get some ratings and stuff on iTunes. It'll help us appear on some charts. So, anyways, on the day history, let's go.
It happened today, but a long time ago.
On the day history. Well, today is September 22nd. That's the day we're recording. First day of autumn. Woohoo! Alrighty, so let me spit through this. In 1692, the last people were hanged for witchcraft in the U.S. Salem witch trials. In 1862, President Lincoln stated that he would free the slaves in all states on January 1st. In 1989, Baywatch, woohoo, starring David
yeah.
Hasselhoff and Pamela Anderson, debuted on NBC. In 1991, Miami Dolphins coach Don Shula records his 300th career NFL victory. And in 2004, Lost, created by J.J. Abrams,
What?
premiered
Ooh.
on ABC.
JJ
What?
Abrams, big fanboy of his.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you like Lost?
Bad
Yeah.
robot.
Did you like the ending?
No.
That's a superstitious show.
Yeah.
4, 8, 15, 16, 20,
Look, I just like JJ Abrams.
That's your on the day history for September 22nd. I thought it was a bit interesting. So much has happened. Usually when I look up the on the day history, it's,
Something tiny.
some scraps here and there.
Insignificant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the conspiracy episode, we did
True.
the man walking on the moon, and that was the day, I believe, right? That he
True.
did.
Yes.
And then today is the last witch hung in the U.S.
Wow.
Good old
yeah.
days.
That's
Oh, wow.
that's kind of more than just a coincidence, you guys. It's
You could say that.
oh hey, there's only 4 people here, and in China, The number 4 is really close to the way they say death.
What?
So they kind of ignore 4. Like they try to stay away from that number.
The same way we skip the 13th floor on
24.
buildings.
They don't like
Yeah.
the 4. Like 14,
We all know what
24,
floor you're on.
40 something.
Do people still do they do that still?
Yeah.
I haven't looked in a
Hotels?
really long
I
time.
haven't really kept track.
I haven't gone to many hotels lately.
Is it just hotels or is it just buildings?
I don't know. I
That's a
avoid
good
them
question.
altogether.
The last time I was in a hotel, though, it went from 12 to 14, and it was in Orlando.
Do you guys think anything's strange about 13?
No, I think
No,
that
not
a
at
lot
all.
of people just complain about it so that they avoid the issue and just leave that for like janitorial stuff.
Did anyone look it up?
Janitorial.
What, Friday the 13th?
No, just
Just
13.
the number 13? No,
It's
I
a
didn't.
prime number.
Yeah.
We can look it up right now.
There's lots of prime numbers.
Well, some of us share what our superstitions are or any that we would like to share. I personally don't have any. Do you guys have any?
I definitely have one.
Me too.
I think it could be backed up by science, though. I for sure believe that when people have a heart transplant and they claim to
Like steak when they didn't like it
have
before.
dreams that this person had or something like that, I totally believe that.
You
I
believe
really
that?
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think they could.
that's kind of sweet and scary at the same time.
I think
Yeah.
they can prove that somehow in the future.
I mean,
Wow.
I've
That's
heard
a
of
I don't know.
stories. I've heard of stories where people who didn't like steak at all, then they have a liver transplant from this kid who used
Oh,
to
and then
be-
they have the craving
yeah, and
for
they're
it.
like, oh my gosh, I love rare. And it's like, how do you like your steak? Oh, medium rare. That's the same way he did it. And with this sauce, oh my gosh, yeah, it's like a coincidence, but it's like
Those could be
freaky.
coincidences, but there's a story where someone was murdered and they got a heart transplant, and that person who got the heart, like a good amount of time later,
was murdered.
had a dream or a vision or whatever you want to call it
Of how it happened?
and they caught the guy
Because of that?
of
No.
how he described the scene. That's a real story.
Then I guess it's not superstitious if it's science.
Well, it's not science though.
Yet
It's
He
like,
just
it's
told
like
the
hiring
story.
hiring a
psychic
to help you with your
with your ghost problems.
yeah. What? No, with the
No,
Haunting.
you're not hiring anyone. The person died already.
No, people.
No, I'm saying it's like when the police hire a psychic to help them with the case.
Oh, I was thinking of like a
like the
haunted
TV
house.
show, Psych.
Yeah, I mean they
They
didn't
really
come
do
up with that.
Cops really do that?
Sometimes
No way. That sounds so bogus.
they're like, oh, we don't got shit. What are we gonna do?
Usually they just say, well, we don't have anything, so we move on.
No, but maybe their chief is like, just try everything. Try everything. Are you sure you tried everything? I guess we haven't tried hiring a psychic yet.
What's yours, Ralph?
Mine's is the less we like recording the podcast, the more I like how it turns out.
Oh,
So
yeah,
how are
we
you
have,
feeling about this one so far?
It's gonna be great.
we have this ongoing joke, and I guess it's a superstition for Ralph that after recording the episode, right after when it's raw, if we don't care for it, then we have found it to be a better episode than
Once
we
it's all
expected
done and
once it's
edited,
edited
yeah.
by the amazing Jason Matthews.
Oh my gosh.
And then if we feel like it was really great while we recorded it, then usually it's, in our own opinion, it's been you know.
No, every episode we make is awesome.
Yeah.
Give us
Every-
5 stars on iTunes.
Yes.
It's been getting better.
Yes.
What? I mean, great can always get better. You can always, there's always room for improvement.
Yeah, we started at great. That's right, Joey.
Yeah, that's
Started
right.
from the bottom.
And now we're awesome.
Hey, I've heard some other podcasts, and it sounds like all of them are just on the phone recording the phone line. That sounds
Despicable.
terrible. Really terrible. I can't even believe they're allowed to post anything.
Makes my ears hurt.
What about you, Joey? Do you have any?
I had some number ones, but I was trying to find the specific date. Number 8 is like a lucky number for the Chinese people.
No,
Again.
you personally.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you have any?
I'm not Chinese. Do I? No, I feel like if there are any superstitions, I try to invite it. Not invite it, but
Like,
like
you'll purposely break a mirror just
Yeah,
to see.
like, I
I've
would do
done
that.
that
It's
with
like,
umbrellas. I open
look at me,
umbrellas in
woohoo,
buildings all the
nothing's
time.
happening. Just to disprove it to people who are like, oh no, you gotta be careful. You just opened an umbrella. It's like, watch me.
Watch me.
Watch me. And then nothing bad happens.
I know about the mirrors one. Do you want me to go over that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
do it.
why?
So mirrors are thought to see more than just your physical reflection. Like there's a part of you in it too.
Like a soul.
And so if you break it, it's like you're breaking
A part
pieces
of
of
you.
you. And even in the American South, not that long ago, that's why when someone died in a room, they'd cover the mirrors because they thought that
It
that
could
person
haunt.
would be trapped there forever in the mirror
That's
Gross.
interesting.
because their body can't carry them anymore and walk
Oh,
around. So-
mirrors. I hate them.
Really?
Didn't they just break the mirror afterwards?
But then you just be breaking them into pieces rather than letting them go whole to wherever they
But
thought
I mean,
they'd go.
So what do you...
That's
what-
the superstition,
what
man.
should
I
we
don't
do
know.
with
Is that where
them?
rest in pieces come from?
Rest in
No.
pieces. The number 4 is bad in China, but in number 8 is really great. It rhymes with prosperity, so they see it as a good luck number.
So they pick all their superstitions based off of what they sound
Sounds.
like.
Yeah, that tells you something. They really like their sounds. When it was their turn to host the Olympics, they started at 8:08, and the dates, it was like 2008.
Really?
It was
8
August.
Yeah.
a.m.
8 everything.
Was
So
it-
maybe it was PM
I mean that really depends on how you
or
look
AM.
at the time.
I don't
now.
know. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be.
Maybe
what is
for
that?
them.
For them, it was 8, 8, 8, 8, 8,
Yeah,
8. Everything was 8.
8.
That's
I mean
20 something.
2008.
2008.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just looked it up, and they said they put everything to 8 as much as they could. So,
I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming them for
They-
not
Yeah, aren't they good with numbers and stuff?
but maybe in Chinese time,
Chinese time.
it's reversed.
According to Time magazine, last year they published an article in 2015. I said last year, but whatever. On money superstitions. Have you guys ever noticed when like someone opens up a new business or they get a promotion or something, someone usually
Frames
will
the
offer
first
like
dollar or
a
something.
no, they'll give that's one money superstition. They'll give like a small plant or something for the office or because of the promotion. Have you ever seen that?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that. Well, according to popular myth, this is the story behind
Why?
the tree giving. There was a poor Taiwanese farmer who came across an unusual tree one day in his fields. And for some reason, he thought it'd bring him luck. He uprooted it and he started to sell the plants that grew from the seeds. And he got really rich and he prospered. So I guess that just spread like wildfire. And the trees, the botanical name for them is, I'm probably not going to pronounce this correctly, is Pachira aquatica. And those are known from that story to bring wealth and good luck. I thought that was
Ooh.
pretty interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about celebrities dying in threes? You ever heard that
Oh,
one?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Does anyone believe that one?
Well, I
No.
heard that not celebrities dying in threes, but there's usually like when bad
Bad things
acts
happen in
happen.
threes.
Yeah, it's usually in threes. I know my mom's told me that before.
Yeah?
I think she believes
That's
that.
cool.
Like all the 9/11s we've had, like the 3 9/11s.
Mm-hmm.
What?
In the world.
Exactly my point. There is nothing.
Well, there was supposed to be the Washington, D.C., the White House. There's supposedly the Pentagon and then the towers.
And
And I don't know. Anyways,
the fourth plane.
I forgot about that one. Everything in animation, I've studied animation. It's supposed to happen in threes too. Like it helps, like boom, boom, pow. Like when you're telling a story, little things happen in
Yeah,
threes.
there's a lot of stuff in life that's threes. I mean, beginning, middle, end.
Musketeers.
There's a antagonist, protagonist, and resolution.
I have two more from the article, from the Money Superstitions article. This one, they didn't share much, but have you heard of find a penny, pick it up all day long,
Yeah.
you'll have good luck?
With
Yeah.
it's facing up though.
For some reason, over time, pennies started to reflect like good versus evil. So the heads up would have like a positive reference, and then the tails would have a negative reference. So if you ever found a penny, one, if you found money, it means you would be prosperous in that regard. And two, if it was facing up a certain way, then that dictated what your outcome with wealth would be.
Nice.
Couldn't
So-
you just not pick it up if it was?
Yeah,
gonna be
sure,
bad?
and leave it to the next fool.
But you know what
But-
you could do is flip it for the next guy.
Good. That's if you don't believe in superstitions, but some people do.
Yeah, I don't believe the superstition, so I would take it anyways, or just leave it.
The third,
Why aren't our streets just littered with face down pennies?
a third superstition that I found was on the Trevi Fountain in Italy. You never heard of the Trevi Fountain, where like a bunch of tourists go and they
To
like
flip
throw their
coins?
money in, like they face their
No.
back to the fountain and they. throw
Okay,
their- it was in the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Now I remember.
Definitely know about it because of that.
Wait, was it also in?
No, it
It was in like
The movie with Ryan
Roman
Reynolds?
Holiday, I think, with Audrey Hepburn and
Was it with Ryan
Gregory
Reynolds
Peck.
and the other guy where they pee in it and then they switch bodies?
I don't know. Did they go to Italy?
Yeah.
Then maybe. Okay. So, anyways, it was said in the past that if you got a glass of water from that fountain, that you would have good fortune and you would return to that city in Italy. Like it was guaranteed. Over time, it evolved to tossing a coin to ensure just basically an overall return to Rome. But if you made a wish with your back to it and tossed the coin in and it made it into the fountain, then it would come true.
Ooh, that's cool.
I've always wanted to go there.
That's
and do
cool
that.
how it evolved. I have another one that evolved where,
Things usually evolve like telephone.
yeah, this one that I was thinking about is the cracking your mother's back if you step on a crack.
Oh,
Step
did
on
you
a
ever
crack,
play that
crack
as a
your
kid?
mom's back. It came from racism because it was step on a crack, make your mom black.
Oh my God.
And then it
really?
evolved. Yeah, it evolved to crack your mom's back.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Is that how like how people change a curse word to like frick or something like that?
Yeah,
Like,
or-
oh, don't say that. Just say
Jeez and
crack.
gosh
Say,
and golly.
break your mom's back.
That sounds better anyways. No, yeah. And then they say that all cracks lead to hell. So if you're stepping on cracks,
I did hear that when I was younger.
All cracks lead to hell.
like your booty crack,
Like it would open up the
like
earth
this
and you
drug,
would, like,
crack.
What about if you're just doing
So if you step
construction
on
and
it-
you're like
Oops.
paving a sidewalk and there's a crack? It's
down
like,
you go.
that's a hell.
So if you step on it, you're releasing evil spirits.
Speaking of spirits, you told me about knocking on wood.
Oh, I
Yes,
like-
I was. Just
I like this
going
one.
to
I like
ask
this one
that.
because it's like the old
Which
the
one?
throwback to old mythology, Greek mythology. It's like when you knock on wood for good luck. So if you say something bad and you knock on wood, you're kind of like summoning the spirit of the tree to help you out.
The tree nymphs.
Tree nymphs. It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I know
The
a lot
old
of people
mythology.
that do that, and I don't know if it's because of habit or if it's because of an actual belief in the superstition.
Why
Or
would the tree nymphs help us when we slaughtered their home?
Yeah, I don't know. No, I think back then it used to be like actually knocking on trees, but then now people knock on wood, and I think that it would just make the situation
Wait,
worse.
so if you said something like, "Oh, hope that doesn't happen," you gotta like find a
outside.
tree.
Find a tree, go knock on it.
No, I met
Hug it,
I
maybe.
met this woman once, and I made a joke to her. And she's like, "I hope that doesn't happen." And then she knocked on. Have you seen that material that looks like wood, but it's not wood? It's like bendy. And
Yeah.
it's fake or
Particle board?
Yeah, she knocked on that. And I'm like, that's not real wood. And then she just walked away from me, trying to find
Find real
wood to
wood.
knock on. And when she finally did, she returned to me and like continued the conversation. I was like,
Well, all the wood we knock on that's furniture is dead, so it's like
dedication, man.
useless. You know.
okay.
But before looking this up for the podcast, I didn't know knocking was summoning spirits. I thought it was just like I didn't think to
Yeah.
look into
There's
it.
a lot of stuff we don't know why we do it. You know.
Yeah. I don't.
I
do
thought
it.
we knock on doors to alert people that were outside so they can let us in.
It's not doors. It's wood.
Listen to this one. You know the ladder, walking under a ladder.
Yeah.
The reason why that's bad, of course, it's unsafe. First of all, besides that, it's a triangle represents 1, 2, 3, like Trinity.
Illuminati.
And in Christianity, the Trinity. By walking under a ladder, you're breaking it. So it's like people thought it was blasphemous.
And you know what you do? You make it a number 4. So China had the right idea there.
Number 4.
And another theory was walking under a gallows. But again, that's like it's just not safe. I don't know where the
A gallows. Is
The
that
superstition
where you used to
stuff-
hang people?
yeah.
Why would you walk under that? That's freaky. That's like walking.
You're more
So
susceptible.
you're
to believing the
you're more
superstition
susceptible
then.
to be,
Yeah.
be
No, it's
superstitious
just, it's
about
just
it.
nasty. Like I wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
well,
I'm
here's
not going to
something
walk
pretty
around the gallows
interesting.
every time I need to go to get some water.
Here's something pretty interesting that we can share as a personal reference. Did you ever play manhunt in the graveyard with us? Ryan?
Yeah.
I always wanted to.
Joey, we didn't meet Joey before we were doing this, but a group of friends would go to a cemetery down here
At
and
night?
we would play manhunt at night for like an hour. And
was
there are
great.
people that we would share that with. I have no problem with that. To me, it's just bodies. Like their spirits aren't there. It's an empty vessel.
Yeah.
So, but to some people, it's
Disrespectful.
disrespectful and it's sacred and you're disturbing the spirits that are there.
Maybe they're bored.
And I found that really interesting.
Yeah,
at
maybe
that
they
time.
like kids running around. They're like, every night is the same thing.
It's just me and dirt.
Just
Oh, hey, look,
silence.
they're having fun. I haven't heard laughter in such a long
For
time.
me,
Everyone
we
who
were
comes here and
doing-
cries.
Yeah. Well, for me, we were doing something innocent, and we got
It
joy
wasn't
out
that
of
instant.
it.
We pretty much broke into it.
We didn't vandalize. No, it was open.
Did you guys pee on the
24
graves? No,
hours.
that's
Yeah,
where
it's
I draw
kind of
the line.
open. Like there's not a locked gate, but they definitely wouldn't want
Would
you
the
doing
cops
that.
have arrested you guys?
I don't know.
I don't think so, right? They're scared. They wouldn't chase you.
It's fun though.
It's so much fun.
As a recommendation, if you have a cemetery near you that has any stuff to hide behind, it's a really fun.
Especially if
place.
there's like a mausoleum there as well.
Yeah, we went in the mausoleum, used
Oh my
the used
gosh, you guys.
the elevator.
I wish I knew you
and the
then.
3 stories.
There's an elevator?
Uh-huh. You know what's really
What?
creepy though? On the edge of all the buildings, there's like some mausoleums have a
The gate?
a little section that you can go in, like you open and go into, but you can climb over it and get in there.
Yeah.
And that's creepy because you know there's people just in the walls. That's creepy.
So while you're waiting to get found,
That's so
You're just
cool.
sitting
surrounded
around.
by bodies.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you should pick another hiding spot.
I mean, the more bodies around you, the less likely you're gonna get spotted.
if you look like them, yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't-
people would get upset.
Forget
Like
Yeah.
they'd lecture
No,
me
they
on
really
it. Like,
would.
you did what? Excuse me?
Yeah.
And they'd
Who are you telling? Old people?
just all kinds of no, even
It's like
young
all
people. They'd be
ages.
like, dude, you can't do that, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you tell me I'm like FOMO?
listen, one time though, I felt bad because there was a grave, and it was an Asian grave actually,
China.
because it had
China.
characters I didn't recognize on it, and they were clearly Asian. And whoever comes there brings like food or something to it because there was
Oh,
like
no, yeah,
there was
China-
like fruits
or-
and things like that. And I was running really fast and I kicked them all over the place.
Oh my god.
I didn't know they were there.
Oh my god.
I'm just running and I'm like, oh.
No, this is horrible. This is worse than the number 4, you guys.
gonna eat it anyways.
I know, but I just felt bad.
No,
Like,
no. Imagine they come back the day after and they're like, oh, they didn't like this food.
Oh god.
They must have not liked the steak I prepared for them.
Yeah, so that happened to me.
Did anyone research any cultural superstitions?
Yeah, over there in Europe, there's a lot of drinking superstitions
What do you mean?
because they love drinking alcohol. So
It doesn't most of the world.
no, but I think they're like the top.
They're like, they give it to their 7-year-olds. They're like,
Yeah, they're
here's breakfast.
top consumers of alcohol.
Eminem's
in the
mom
whole
did that.
world. Oh right, man. Just look up the statistics.
She put it in his cereal.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Maybe she was superstitious. It was like a good luck thing.
Did she have a lot of money? Because that's expensive to give your kid breakfast.
I think he's kidding,
Like-
right? That's
No,
a-
no, no.
Probably to shut him up or put him to sleep or.
I mean, who knows if it's true, but he says that's what his mom did.
Oh, okay.
If anything, Kanaho, who was on our dad's episode
Yeah, he
on number
shared that.
9, his dad got the alcohol in the bottle,
In the
not
baby
Kanaho.
bottle. He put it in the baby bottle. Anyways,
Yeah, never mind.
I'm sure Europeans love alcohol more than us, okay?
European.
European. Anyways, there's some people, like it was the German, French, and another group of people that believe when you cheer, you got to look everybody in
Yeah,
the
when
eye
you
and
clink
do it
glasses,
Right. Yeah,
yeah.
you clink. When you toast, you're like, yeah, you got to look everyone in the eye, do it right way, or if not, you have like 7 years of bad sex.
For sure. I
Ooh.
I
In
read that
Spain-
on Learn Outlive.
In Spain,
Learn
if you
Outlive.com.
cheer and clink with water, then it's 7 years of bad sex.
as well.
Just because it's water?
Yeah, like it's not
Oh my
polite,
gosh.
man. If you're gonna drink, you gotta be drinking with us.
Because water's
Well,
not
let me tell you, it's
trustworthy.
going great for me.
You clinked with people.
For sure.
With water?
With water? Yeah, because I don't drink, so.
Okay, well, you're not in Europe, so maybe it doesn't apply.
Ah, it's the land.
Yeah, maybe the more people believe it, the more reality it becomes.
Yeah.
And
It's the Nazi stuff.
yeah.
It's all tied together.
and in German, if you're drinking
In
of
Germany.
a party, Germany, in the German culture, that's what I wanted to say. If you're drinking in a party of 13, it's bad luck, considered bad luck because there was 13 people in the Last Supper, the 12 disciples and Jesus.
Speaking.
Why is that bad luck?
I don't know, because one of you guys is
because
gonna
you
die.
killed the Son of Man.
Almost all the spilling salt. They say that Judas had spilled salt in the Last
yeah,
Supper,
I was just gonna say.
and then the black cat. There's a painting of a black cat with Judas. So it's like everything about bad luck is almost about Judas.
yeah,
betrayed.
I was gonna say Friday the 13th. 13 has a way long history about why it's a bad number, but Friday the 13th is considered
Friday.
bad not because it's Thursday. I mean,
And not because it's Sunday or Monday, and not because it's Tuesday.
not because it's Friday itself, but because Jesus died on
On a
Friday,
Friday.
and then plus the bad number 13.
That's
So,
good.
So Fridays are just already bad
yes. Yeah.
in general.
Fridays were considered for a while a bad day of the week.
You know what stinks? That's like
As
probably
you
my
can imagine.
favorite day.
Yeah, in a 40-hour work week day after the Industrial
Oh,
Revolution,
yeah.
that becomes the favorite day. This is very interesting related to Friday the 13th. According to the Stress Management Center and Phobia Institute of North Carolina, about 17 million people actually fear Friday the 13th. Now, I don't know how serious that is. It was probably a survey. Are you scared of Friday the 13th? Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know
Yeah.
if they're actually fearful of it, but that many people actually wrote yes on the survey.
Well, I found out in Germany that wishing happy birthday before someone's actual birthday is bad luck. They'll actually throw like a shindig the night before someone's birthday arrives. So at midnight when it strikes, they have a party and they can ring in the new year or age or whatever for that person with happy birthday, and that means they'll have good luck, because if not, they'll have bad luck if you say it before.
So the person
It
who's
actually
turning
happens.
another year older will have bad luck,
Yes.
not the people who say it.
It's
But
the
wouldn't that
tradition of rain fairen. I can't pronounce that, which literally means to celebrate into. So yeah, they celebrate into the next day for the person.
But wouldn't that be before the next birthday that they have?
Like if my birthday's tomorrow, we'll celebrate tonight when midnight strikes. Kind of like New Year's Eve. When midnight strikes, everyone has a party and like,
Yeah, but you
woo-hoo,
have
happy
another birthday
birthday
a year after that, and you're saying it before that.
Maybe there's a grace time. It's like a
Grace
12.
time, like, oh, the superstitious. We got to be a little lenient for these people.
Maybe on your birthday you can say birthday.
No,
But then-
on your actual birthday, it's fine because it's your birthday. It's the day. When the day is over, then
Then it's bad luck.
it
to
would
say
be what
happy
you're
birthday.
saying. Yeah.
So it's even bad luck to say it after birthday, because then technically that would be before your next birthday, and then voila.
You got anything else?
I got some.
What?
I got a lot, but I'll just do this one. It was pretty cool.
I got a lot.
In Africa, if you see a beetle, I believe it was in Africa. I'm not sure about the place. I'm so sorry. But if you see a beetle in your house, that means people are going to come over. And there's another one
I
where,
think
That's
I did
it?
To
that.
kill that beetle.
yeah.
Like you're
No,
gonna have
don't kill that
guests.
beetle.
Don't kill the little beetle.
Don't kill the little beetle. And then not to kill spiders because they help you out in fires.
What?
They're like
What?
little mini firefighters.
Is that real?
Yeah.
I've never heard
I'm
of
not
such
sure
a thing.
where, but I can find it.
Was this like a personal blog post?
No, it was a video. I found it in a video. I do like videos.
All right, so this is the Millennials podcast, right? And we're all millennials. So what do you think about superstitions?
Me personally?
Yeah, like do you think they're all bogus or some are true, some are not? What do you
I
think?
don't think I've come across one that I feel is true.
Not even beginner's luck?
I want to say that, but like for poker, but it's just all in your head.
You think so?
Yeah, but I like to just kid around with that, but I think it's just because I'm playing bad, or it just makes sense that a person who doesn't know what they have in their hand in poker wouldn't know how to play it, so you can't read them.
Mhm.
It's not.
Yeah, that's a
beginner's
good
luck,
theory.
It's just
Ralph?
Yeah, they're all bogus. They're definitely all bogus.
Every single one.
Every single one of them.
while you guys were talking, it reminded me of another superstition where they would baptize and christen. There's a what do you say?
Christening?
Yeah, of a ship or something when you're first getting on it. By the Egyptians, I think somebody said something that reminded me of Egyptians and Romans, and then later on in our society, where you like break the champagne on the boat, and if it doesn't break or something doesn't go right in the ceremony, it's bad luck for the ship.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. Very interesting.
For what though? Why is it bad luck if you don't do it?
If it doesn't happen the right way, like if you go to break it and it doesn't break,
Yeah. But why is that?
is that bad luck? Because it's, I don't know.
Sending off bad vibes.
It's just like it's not going to go the way you intend it. Maybe it's like an omen of, well, the ship isn't supposed to be sailed.
Have you ever seen those videos?
Yeah.
They're like, and then it just falls into the ocean and
Yeah.
didn't break it all.
Like, oops. And yeah, so it's a bad omen for that ship. Yeah, and then it's been a couple sailing movies.
That's why the Titanic sunk.
Really?
Okay, so what we wanted to do, some people have asked us to do it, is give recommendations.
They liked our recommendations for the songs, eh?
Uh-huh. And
Yeah.
some people were like, you should do more recommendations for different things. So Joey, what did you pick? I don't remember.
I picked a movie.
Go.
I'm going
What's
to
your
recommend a
recommendation?
really good movie that I saw a long time ago, and I've tried to see it again, but I can't find it anywhere.
I'm going to watch it.
House of D. It has... Guys, this is a seriously good movie.
House of the letter D or House of D-E-E? What
It's
is it?
the letter D.
Okay.
It's about this kid. It's like a... and this lady in jail, and he bonds over... He talks with her, and you know the actor who recently died? He was in Star Trek. I forgot his name.
He's the kid.
Yeah, he was the kid. He was a really good actor. I loved all his movies he was in. But yeah, it's definitely a good one. And
House of D. Okay.
Out of 5 stars.
I think Robin Williams might be in it too. I'm not sure.
No.
You're just throwing stuff
No,
out there so we
no.
stop laughing.
Look it up. It's a great movie.
Safe search.
I'm talking to the listeners. You don't have to look it up right now, Ashley. You can play with Jason's hair. and yeah, that's my recommendation for tonight. House of D.
All right, interesting.
Good movie.
All right. My recommendation is you go out and you get yourself some milk. All right.
Mleko.
You get yourself some milk
In Poland, it's called mleko.
because you're about to have some chocolate milk.
Mleko.
Just
And I-
any old chocolate?
No. Not any old chocolate. You can't go with that crappy syrup stuff. You got to treat yourself. You can go get yourself some Nesquik, the powder.
Nesquik. What about Ovaltine?
No.
I heard that's healthy for you.
Yeah, sure. That's what Ovaltine wants you to think. All right. Then you get yourself like a cup full of milk and like just 2 all right scoops. You don't want to heap in those scoops.
I'm heaper.
Oh no, you don't want to heap it.
I want
you're gonna get
chocolate.
you're gonna get a tummy ache that way.
Wait, what's your recommendation for chocolate milk?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Joey just got back to planet Earth.
He
It's
was
a
in the
drink?
House of D for too long.
You're recommending? Oh, come on.
Like, you just stir that baby up and drink it up. How can you not relax with a cup of chocolate milk?
How do you mix it? Do you put the milk first and then the powder, or do you put a little powder?
Isn't
No,
it?
no,
Because
you-
it's not chocolate milk for real.
You gotta put the powder afterwards because otherwise you'll get residual stuff stuck to the bottom.
Oh
of
wait,
the cup.
no, that's you.
Really?
Who.
This
Yeah,
is
you're talking about chocolate drink.
That's you who, right? That's
Yoo-hoo's chocolate
yeah,
chocolate
it's not
drink.
water. I think it is water with chocolate in it. What I used to do to make sure I get a good mix is I put a little bit of powder in, a little bit of milk in the beginning, so you just
The
it's
Cuban
very-
way?
What do you mean? Is that a Cuban way? I don't
like
know.
making a little cafecito.
And then you pour more of the milk in.
You literally made a cafe con leche, but with chocolate powder.
I guess.
I'm a syrup chocolate man myself, but I love the powder stuff too. So doesn't really matter. I just like chocolate. Ashley, what's your
All right,
recommendation?
my recommendation is my friend referred me to this group, and there's this one particular album that I've fallen in love with, and I've listened to like probably a bajillion times. And yes, a bajillion. It's called 12-4 by the Paper Kites. It's an Aussie group,
Ooh.
and it's addicting. Go listen.
You could drink a chocolate milk with any of the recommendations tonight. So Joey did movie, you did food, quote unquote, and you did music. I'm going to do a book, and I'm very hesitant to recommend it because it's a beast, but I've recommended it finally to someone and they like it. It's called House of Leaves by Mark Z. I don't know how to say his last name, Danielinski or something like that. And Halloween's coming up, and it's a really great book, but it takes work. So if you don't want to work when you're reading, you got to flip around, you got to take notes, you got to do all this stuff. So if you don't want to do that,
What's
then
the title of
don't even
that?
start. House of
House
Leaves.
of Leaves is. I've been reading that.
What's
book in
crazy
public.
is I said something with a house in it. You said something with a house in
Oh, I
it.
thought
We're
you
in a
were
house. Guys, this is superstitious
That's 3
stuff
houses
going on.
That's 3 houses.
3
With
houses.
4
in a row.
people in
Better
it.
not walk under it.
But yeah, I've been reading House of Leaves in public, and I probably look like a crazy person.
Yeah, you kind of have to. I mostly read it at home.
Crazier
alone,
person.
at home. And Kaio's not here, and I don't want to speak for him, but lately we've been getting together and watching Atlanta, and then
Oh, yeah.
and then American Horror Story. And each time we watched Atlanta, he said how much he really, really liked it. And then he also said he was going to recommend a show, but he wasn't able to make it.
And then-
And I'm going to assume that's the show he was
Because-
going to recommend.
Because every time for American Horror Story, when it starts, he knocks out.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So he only came
Atlanta's
for Atlanta.
really good though.
out of
Yeah, it
his
is.
2 favorite shows, he likes Atlanta
And
more.
it has the guy we recommended on the music podcast.
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover, who's also, what's
Childish Gambino.
Yes, Childish Gambino. So,
Great comedian, great writer, great everything.
yeah, he does a lot of good stuff. He's in Community. Anyways, that's the show for today.
Woohoo! Thanks for joining us.
Y'all rock. Follow us on social media and don't forget to give us some nice reviews if you like us. If you don't give any reviews at all. Just maybe tell other people about us and your friends would like us. So we like you guys. That's what matters. We like you guys. If we could write a review on you, you'd have 10 stars out of 5.
And lastly, go check out the podcast called Your Favorite Band. We are doing a trade with them right now. They're recommending us on theirs, so we're recommending them on ours.
Woohoo.
They basically, all they do is go through the discography. So, for example, they've done Reliant K, House of Heroes, and
Great
Five Iron
bands.
Frenzy so far. They go through their discography, talk about the history, recording, people in the band. It's very interesting if you're like some kind of die-hard band guy. They're trying to get people to write in, I believe, the bands that
They like.
you
guys
they
like.
like, so they
The
can get
listeners
someone
like.
the listeners want to have on there, because the first couple were bands they like. So go ahead and write them, and please write us and tell us what you think we should do next.
Yeah. We love your input.
See you later.
Millennials Podcast. It's always good luck to end with a fart with a Millennials Podcast.
A millennial
Joseph
fart.
Rodan, 2016.